Hi, this is Jeff Lesher with What's the Point? And the point this week has to do with the number of businesses in a very low unemployment environment who seem eager to have some of their people leave. And just as organizations found, like Ford Motor Company, for example, when they instituted early retirement opportunities, they wanted their lesser people to leave, but it was the people they desperately wanted to keep who took the option to leave. People who can leave do. People who can leave will. And so if you are, for example, and not randomly, Credit Karma, and you are telling your 1,500 people, if you don't like our policies about having you randomly in the office 3 days a week, then you should go somewhere else. That is actually what their head of people, Chief People Officer Colleen McCreary, is quoted as saying in this past Sunday's New York Times in an article called The Office's Last Stand. Now, I give her tons of credit for being true and consistent about the organization's policy. The challenge that clearly comes through in what she says is the rationale, which is, again, proximity bias, which is, again, this idea that if I don't know how to measure your progress and success, I'll just make you sit in the same building with me and somehow I'll be able to keep better track of it. And the reality, and not just with Credit Karma, is that people are requiring folks to come back to the office, but not with any structure. And we've talked about this a bunch. Make it useful, make it purposeful. Make sure that those are the days that you have connection activities. Make sure those are the days that teams meet. Make sure those are the times that collaboration is best enabled, and so forth and so on. But if you throw down the gauntlet and say to your people, hey, if you don't like it, get out, guess what? Some people will. And the question that you have to answer is whether those are the people you want to have leave. I sometimes say to my colleagues and clients, if you find yourself at the scene of the same fire over and over, you may be an arsonist. People like Colleen McCreary, they're arsonists. They're going to probably within months, whether we go into a full-blown recession or not, find that they are lacking the level of talent that they need to be competitive. And they're going to throw their arms up and wonder why. And the answer is you. So I'm not against a policy. What I am for is making that policy make sense, getting the fullest advantage out of it, and not challenging people to leave, but giving them reasons to stay, because that should be the point.